Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to DADBEAR.Downtime and another live stream of our Let's Make Contact Space Engineer Survival playthrough series. Man, sorry for a slightly late start. There's some stuff I was trying to get done before streaming today since Mom Bear was nice enough to let me do some extra streaming yesterday. That did sound bad. She's always been very supportive of my streaming. Does she think that I space engineer a little bit too much? Probably. Is she right? Probably. But we're having a good time. So, got my bean juice. And I just did a quick look at the end of our last episode, trying to see if there was anything we had said we were going to do that, here we go, that I was thinking about. Hey, Marvin. But did not find anything. I know this. We are not going to try to capture that engineering pod. We have learned from our other playthroughs that UTC is not someone you want to have on your bad side. So, I'm not going to mess with them. What I do want to do, perhaps, how much fuel do we have here? Now what our fuel situation is. That is empty. Don't have any hydrogen. All batteries. We gotta have more than that. So that is not gonna be enough. Small hydrogen tank. This is empty. Empty. Did not see an O2H2 generator. That could be an issue. Let's see what else we've got here. One warfare battery. It's really not a lot. Let's make sure we're not missing anything. Batteries. Actually, let's just do that. Goodness. That is really all we've got. Not a lot. Here's our connector. Guessing our connector is underneath. Yep, I can see the outline there. Ideally, we need to would prefer for us to charge up a little bit. What do we got here? On and off. Go ahead and drop our roof. Break it. Right. What I'm thinking is that we could possibly maybe head out and try to take out those security outposts around that frontier outpost. Do some work on that. But I really am thinking we need to find a way to recharge here. Again, quick connector. So I don't know if you can see this. Right here you can see a green outline. This is where our connector is. That's where we kind of need to line up. We even have enough room to do that. Where our connector is right now. Okay. So open our hatch. That, and then jump out. Yeah, I don't think we've got enough room. We may need to place another connector. So we got, so that's that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks out from the connector. We can put another connector. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right in the middle of the gate. Not ideal. But not undoable. Let's I'm gonna go ahead and do this. We'll end up having to move our little miner. Ooh. Parallax and Encon are gonna get in a fight. What's that? Well, he's coming back this way quick. There's the Triton. Those aren't terrible ships. We got one of those in our, what do you call it, our One Day at a Time series. It's actually a pretty decent ship. Like this ugly orange. Or ugly yellow. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Can I not reach? Perhaps I can't. Put those into production. Why can I not make motors? Nickel. We need nickel. Okay. Kind of sucks. They fighting yet? They are kind of fighting. Encon is definitely going to be the more aggressive of those two. They're going to be just running around or running away. The Encon ship will circle around and try to attack. See what they're doing. Moving. Yep, moving again. It's near Parallax, though. I think he needs to be careful. If he's close enough that the guns on the frontier outpost can get to him, take damage from them. I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky. They'll take out the Encon guy and we can work with him. Work on it from there. Let's see if I've got anything over here I might be able to use. Be nice. All right, we got those. What do we have? I can bring that nickel out. Nickel. And over at the platinum. I don't think I can carry all the silicon, can I? Nope. We got plenty of iron. I'm not worried about iron, and the tardigrade is still working, so there's that going on for a while. Before I do this, Go ahead and get rid of that since we already have this stuff. Let's go. The assembler is full. See, there's nickel there. I don't understand why we're not getting... Oh, that might be it. The assembler is full. That's why. Okay. Well, let's go large cargo container here. Let's start dropping some of this stuff in there. Oh yeah, there's way. We didn't need to. Gravel. Hate gravel. That there. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. No, where's the large cargo container? Come on. Where's large cargo container 2? There we go. And we'll put that in there. Shark connector. Ridiculous. Come on. We're not going to use parking. We're of course going to drop down our magnetism there. I'm just going to go ahead and mark this as tank. Probably have to move this guy a little bit. Let's see if we can get this guy to connect. It's going to be interesting. Camera turret view. Turret control, enable AI. Okay. Let's see if we can get this lined up. Go. Get that. Or charge that. Do this first. '67 Ajax. That. Go ahead and copy this. There we go. B. Prefix. We're going to add this to our bar here. Stockpile on and off. And we are going to fill. So once we get the batteries charged up, I feel like we've got enough. At least I feel like we have enough ammo. I don't do it. Let's see what we got. Assault cannons, powder cannon turret, auto. A little bit. We could probably use some more of the assault cannon. Do we have any shell magazine? Oh yeah, we do. Okay. I don't know if the cockpit can pass anything, so it's going to kind of be tough to determine that. Don't need the parachute hatches. Okay. Can't put any more in there. Can't put more there. Or that. That. Don't have a lot of assault cannon shells. That might end up being a problem. Let's see, shells. Yeah, I don't. Wow. Okay. Perhaps we need to make some of that. 100. See what we get. You're not going to tell me we don't have that crap. Okay. Assembler's full, probably. That's my guess. Yep. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we'll be able to make 100 of those. It would be better if we had a larger storage capacity. That'd be a lot better, but. We may have to put a halt to our tardigrade job. Pulling in way more than we can hold right now. That's not entirely true. We're just pulling in, we're filling other things. So turn that off. To that there. Once we finish charging, again, we'll make sure all of our stuff is full, and then we'll head, I think we're going to head over there toward the, got flying in, a Manta transporter. It's pretty cool. And we'll let this continue to charge. I want to take a look. This is our wolf pup. Go ahead and change the name of this. I'm going to get rid of the UTC bounty thing. There we go. Go ahead and make that adjustment. I just tend to go there. So don't really have any other than those two guns. Sorry, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 guns. Kind of surprised we were able to get to that as easily as we did with 4 guns. I mean, for the way we approach from the back kind of makes it easier, I guess. But that's pretty well. I also think we can probably go ahead and take care of, let's get rid of this. And I think we can go ahead and probably, do we have any interior plate? Yeah, we do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to lay out a couple more small cargo containers. Feel like that's a good idea. Let's let that color. It's fine. We'll do that. There we go. Actually add, we could add a lot of cargo containers in here if we wanted to, but we're not really sure how we're going to use this ship yet, so I'm not too in a huge, we'll say, hurry to do it. So let's see if we actually got anything in production. We do. Nice. Weapons. While that's doing that, we'll take a look and see if we've gotten... So I'm not sure if the cockpit is piped to other stuff, so... Let's see... Assault cannon shells there, alright. That's full, that's full. We don't need that stuff there. There's no reason for the... Yeah, I need to put a Izzy's inventory set up in here. There's no reason for all that stuff to be. Ridiculous. I feel like we're going to be using... Throw that in there. We'll throw some more in there. Hopefully this is all piped. Again, I don't know for sure. Yep, piped. Okay, should be good. See if I can do some of this. Begin. Should be it. I think we pulled the structure components out of those small containers, so. Awesome. Very impromptu improvement, we'll call that. Okay. Do a quick touch off here. Let's go see if we can take out these security outposts. I think it's going to be a good good way to go. Charge, fill, 9. Way, here we go. Charge. All right, let's go. Let's go check out some parallax. So I got that transporter coming. May come across that Incon ship, which I really do feel like it took the majority of the damage of that shot, of that encounter. We'll see. Oh, we're gonna find a way down. I feel like it's probably going to be here on the left, but I'm not entirely sure. Camera is the gun. Or is the turret? Okay. peak. That's what we're going to look at here. I need to get out and do a recon. Oh, that's a big canyon. Okay. I like using P for park.
Are you sure you want to park in this neighborhood? Some unsavory types have been seen around this vicinity in the past few seconds.
There we go. Ooh. Security outpost there. The other one must be on the other side. Okay. Straighten that out. Jump out. What we're looking at here. Certain death is what we're looking at. Jeez, that's a canyon. Wow. This is Earth-like planet, right? Yeah, we're on Sacramento. This is Earth-like. I don't ever recall seeing this canyon. This must be like the Grand Canyon of our Earth-like planet. It's crazy. Okay. Let's see. That is wild. Okay. Let's get down here to our tank. I don't see a way down that, guys. I really don't. And do a quick ride out here for a sec. We'll see if we can. Won't get too close. But there's no immediate way around. That's for sure. Okay. Yeah, I know. That's this would not be pretty in a tank at all. Don't know if, I mean, do a quick, I'm gonna look over here. This looks like, nope, and that is not gonna be, nope, not gonna be able to do it. Not gonna be doing sticky up it in the middle. Make a great outpost spot. Yeah, or even like just a nasty, like, oh, I thought you could fly by. Oh, here's a twin large grid railgun. You have to go by that you couldn't see over the, over the horizon. All right, so let's see. So we're not going to be able to. Not going to be able to drive over there. So don't have Ponos. I can't remember if the Ponos has rocket launchers on it. I don't know if it really matters because they've got assault cannons. The assault cannons would be able to shoot us before we got them with anything else. Okay, well, I guess we're taking that tank back. Kind of disappointing.
I see you're a fan of the P technique.
I'm not.
You're going to regret
do better than that. Trying to think if there's another way we can possibly go about doing that. Just not sure if there is. Search base, research base, supply cache. I think I'm gonna get rid of some of these assert contacts. Park this guy. Park this like this. Possibly give room to the tank. This isn't too terribly in the way. Yeah, it's not too bad. I can probably park the tank now. Okay, so let's see. Alright, there's one thing I do want to do real quick. I want to see if we've got a crashed ship from a little Incon encounter. I can't remember if the scout has anything on it that we could use. Why did I do that? Com tower. It's down by the lake. There's our wind tower. Smelter. Frontier outpost. Supply cache. Space. Yeah, we did not get a crash. Well, that sucks. Really hoped we would, but we didn't. Okay. Actually, we need to pop that again. Let's see. Display name. It's on the moon. Oh, that's one we passed along the way. Okay. All right, so we're going to go through and get rid of these assert. That's on the moon. This is actually here. No, it can't be. Might actually be. It's Earth, yeah. Okay. We're gonna get rid of the ones on the moon. So these are all gonna that one, that one, that one. I'll save that one. One might be on the moon. Maybe on the moon. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Member supply cache is going. Oh. That should be it. Get rid of some of the stuff that's nearby. Let's see what we got. Somebody else is flying by. Oh, that's the tardigrade. Engineering pod. Hopefully this will let some new stuff spawn in. Let's go see if we can get anything to spawn. Let's take this. Should have been charging. On 8. Yep, hurry up. Bridge support. Yeah. Inside this thing. Not a whole lot of useful stuff, let's say. Okay. Real quick. Drop this stuff off. Yeah. We're gonna fly around. We're gonna explore a little bit, see if we can get something interesting to pop up. And let's see, we followed the sun last time. Let's go check out that let's go head that way and we'll check out this this canyon. See where this canyon goes. It does. Have any lights? I do not have any lights. Maybe we'll get some cool stuff to spawn out in the canyon. 3 hours of flight. It would be a nice place to build a fort. Or maybe even one on this one and then put defense towers along the high points on the ridges. That'd be good. Have limited lateral thrust. I have to remember that. There's the engineering pod. Down in the valley. Surprised I've never come across this thing. DST research. Signal. Wow. Monstrous Canyon. Jeez. Craziness. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotta be like super ridiculous fast though. Like it's just gotta be like scare the crap out of you fast. Something. I don't know how it's going to be resource-wise, but look at this. Got silicon. Like this little opening. This it's weird. It's almost like part of a caldera. You got three basically protective walls around. Yeah, I've seen a few canyon runners that have the VTOL system that is just like screaming awesome to watch. They're so cool to watch. Yeah, like this is I don't think I have. I don't. I just have like this area. See, I like these little like land features that kind of provide natural defenses. And we've got, like, there's even different levels inside this kind of protected area. See, these are the kind of features that I enjoy the thought of building bases in, or outposts. These are the ones I like. Is there Earth-like possible canyon outpost location? How that works. Gotta make sure I hit enter. That right there. Why didn't that? Location. Joel road tunnel up to the top for the tank. Yeah. Security outpost over there. Usually you don't see security outposts without something else being in the area. So that's kind of interesting that there's one there. It's just the one. Skeletor. Yeah, nothing else. We didn't miss anything. This way. Let's see. Get a peek and see what might be the better way to go. I'll head this way. I did, Morbin, you'll be interested in hearing this. I did, off camera, I did get that trade runner in the Hard Knocks episode. I got that wing put back on. I actually got it. I started to fly it back to the engineering pod. And sure enough, I ran out of fuel. Like just as I was turning it in to try to land it on the landing pad. So it nosedived right there next to the engineering pod. It destroyed the bridge, but it didn't do any of that. I was like I said, I was maneuvering to come into land. It suddenly just dropped out of the sky. But not too much damage, just the bridge itself was kind of messed up. So, of course, I got to go back out to where we found it and bring the rover back, but see. Let's try heading this way. Really hoping for some spawn around here would be great. Now if I were to sit down for any period of time, stuff would pop up all over the place. Canyon over here. Got it back. Bit sketchy on delivery. Yeah, not supposed to scratch the paintwork. Yep. It looks really cool, and I figured out a way to integrate the flatmos into the current design. That's not going to take away from the original design. I realized after doing it, I'm like, okay, when we get it back to the pod, I'm gonna move these 4 thrusters to this area, and we're gonna be it's gonna be perfect. So, like I said, unfortunately, I ended up ditching it right there at the engineering pod. So, but when you see where we end up putting the Atmos on there to make it flight worthy, at least around there, it looks really good. It's going to look really good. Almost like it was meant to have them there. Try a canyon run now. I don't have lights on this thing either. That's kind of... This is a neat little scout ship, but it's like it's got some downsides to it. The one left and right thruster is not great. Not great at all. It's like you actually have to roll it and use the down thruster to really make your turns. So... another good little canyon. Some iron there. Really hoping we would see more. I'm not counting that Incon DBS tower, lookout tower. canyon, narrow canyon. That plateau right there looks good too. I tend to spend the same amount of, like, I tend to spend my time around the same place when I go to a particular planet. So, like, I find a place I like and I go there a lot. Like, I'll make a point of trying to remember it, find it, and make use of it over and over again. Like this plateau right here. Like this one. Maybe we can do something here. It's a word detector. 75. Nickel down there. It's another good one. It's kind of a choke point in a canyon. Now this might be a good one. Silver, iron, gold, magnesium, cobalt, silicon, nickel. Yeah, we got everything. Except ice. That's it. No, we got ice. We got ice down there. So, probably not that much, but we got some. This is a good one too. Back up a little bit. Okay. Let's see, do I have... I don't think we have a survival kit in here or anything, do we? No. Large cargo container. Okay, so we're gonna call this one. Earth-like. Lost plateau. Bob. Location. Here we go. Come by. Freaking lookout tower. These are the ones that are really annoying Come on, render. Thank you. I'm slow today. Been hearing of other people. They've noticed ever since this new fieldwork update that their GPUs have been running like way hotter than usual. You guys have experienced that at all? And if you haven't, well, just be wary. Or be aware that that's what they're saying. Must not have this antenna on, do I? It's off. It's flying by. Stormfire and a hired gun. I'll leave that off for right now. New unidentified signal. Fortunately, I don't have anything on this ship that I can use. I might need to do. Maybe that's a modification. Maybe we can make it like this ship is a scout, right? Okay, so say this ship, we go out and we find something cool and we want to like put down something just to kind of mark the spot, or plant the flag, however you want to say it, and say, hey, this is my space, whatever. I need to make a modular pod that this thing can carry. It's like, so if we want to do whatever here, like we can land here and we can drop that pod, and then that pod's got, it's got like, say, a survival kit, a couple, maybe an O2H2 gen, medium cargo container, and just like some supplies, like the basic stuff. It's got an ore detector on it. It's got a battery. Might be a good idea. And you can just deploy it. It's not. I mean, you could even drop it, like put a parachute on it. Some mag plates, so when it lands, it sticks. And then you've got a place you can go back to, like, right away. You know what I mean? And this is kind of what I'm thinking. Like right here, we got 2 interior blocks. If we were to replace one of these with, say, a hinge with a merge block on it, and you can attach one of those pods, an expedition pod, and then you can drop it. And you can carry one on each side. Military barracks. ISBT. Who is ISBT? We may have a target. We may have a target. We got. Okay. Actions. ISBT. These are all AIU. Interstellar Italian. They're friends with UVIF. Am I friends with UVIF? Yeah. Not enemies with them. Just tearing apart your enemies, putting together your friends. You've got what you need. They've got the same motto. It's got to be a planetary encounter. Keyboard's acting up. Gotta get a new keyboard. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty awesome. Well, do we make nice or it's not a bad little facility. Might have to expand the landing pad. Terrible though. I don't know. What do you think? Or not? Doesn't look like it'd be too bad. I feel like could probably get in it. Granted, they're probably not gonna like it when like we approach. Yeah. But I only saw interior turrets, so. And we're not facing the same interior turrets like we are in the Hard Knocks. I could probably take it over pretty quick. Just not sure if it's... Just not sure if it's worth it. Yeah, shoot, we'll do it. But no, there's really only one faction I don't want to make mad. The others I can kind of deal with. I don't know at which point. They're probably going to warn me to stay away here in a minute. Yep. Tactical alert. Boy, it seemed much bigger than that. It does not seem that big here. It really doesn't. I really only need to stay 800 meters away because it's got missiles. That's all I saw on it, so. It's a good idea to, just in case they call in for reinforcements. Not that this is giving me any real cover, but it might help me. Might give me time to get to the ship. That's really the only thing. Don't roll. We'll open that door too, just in case I'm making a speedy recovery. Okay. Turret there. We got the rocket launcher up there. Turret here. And appears to be it, so. Oh, shoot! Well? Hmm. Hmm. 30. Ah, crap. Tools. Ugh. Too far away. I'm not gonna get there in time. Oh, crap. It didn't wait long. Don't think I can get to my... Here, let me pause real quick. I don't think I can get to my body location. Not quick enough. Which sucks. Because we had those tools and everything. And the weapons. Ugh. Okay. Let me do a quick... let's see what the faction's done now. Let's see if it's mad at me. No, just decided to shoot. Okay. Okie doke. Alright. I don't think my little personal flyer could get me there. Nah, I don't want to teleport. I kind of have to pay for my called negligence, complacency. Need to pay a price for that. Be a good one. I do think I want to try to. I do want to capture that place. Kind of like to do it with a different. Give me a minute. I'm gonna take a quick bio break, and I'll be right back. Yeah. think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try grab tools real quick, and then shoot, I don't do I have, I don't know what all that base has equipment wise. So let's, then I'm going to go ahead and take our little personal conveyance thing. I'm going to see if I can get, let's see what I got here. Tools. That'll work. For now. Hydrogen bottle. Don't think I'll need a oxygen bottle. We'll just, you need a gun. Nothing in this one. It's gonna, where did my flyer go? Did I move that thing? Tell me that didn't despawn. Did I lose it? How did I? How could I have lost that? For sure we had. Please tell me I didn't leave that on the ore processor. Oh, I didn't. We took it over to the smelter. Nothing. There. There. Not have disappeared. Suspend. It's less than 20 blocks. Not more than 500 meters away from it, but it still shouldn't have. No, I don't think I did. I really don't think I did. That just sucks, man. I think Trash removed it. It was less than 20 blocks. I know that. It wasn't going anywhere. Man, that sucks. I mean, I could build another one. I could build it pretty quick. I mean, it's not... But if I'm doing that, I might as well go ahead and get a whole set of new tools. If I can. Don't know if I can or not. The tardigrades, I can have anything. Ah, that really sucks. Nothing in there. Alright. Let's see if, come on, lights. No, I'm gonna need that. It does not look like I have enough platinum. I don't have enough platinum. I do have thruster components, though. Ooh, I don't know if that's going to be enough to get me everything I need, but... That's container. I grabbed the thruster components, didn't I? Yeah, okay. 3, 4. Think. I guess 2 is going to be the best. I guess 2 is going to be the only way. Okay. I'm going to have to go with 2s. Am I not getting any oxygen there? Because I don't have any ice. That's why. Right, so we'll go get tools. We got here. Take the drill too. Kind of sucks. Tardigrade back. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this job because we got too much stuff going on. Need to make I've never used one of these. This requires a Saberoid plushie. It's the build info thing. To do that sometime. Might have to check that out next time. We're gonna need a battery. Need a helm. Gyro. Ridiculous. Wow, I thought grids have to be unpowered for the game to clean it up. I did too. I thought they did too. And I don't know, maybe it ran out of juice. Maybe I left the lights on it and it ran out of juice. I really don't know why it disappeared. The only thing I can think of is that it was a trash thing. And I may be totally wrong about that. That's all I can think of. Right. Disappointing. Just change that. I'm gonna change that when we I may do it before we leave to charge the thing. I'm gonna make this an inset connector, and then we're gonna run the small inset connector off of it, so that there's two places to charge by here. Till then, though. Button. I want to add the connector for powering up here before I do anything else. Before I put the gyro down, I wanted to put that connector. That's kind of what it came down to there. Let me do it because it's where it's sitting. God dadgummit. not make sense right now. For 1 minute. The lights won't turn on. We figured out it only takes 2 of these things to get me off the ground moving. Or get me off the ground well. Some stuff to add to it, so I'm not gonna do all the names right now. Let's see. don't know why I always lose the aura detector. It makes no sense to me. At all. We get a couple of extra plates to take care of the stuff that we needed one plate. I think I'm gonna need... Yep. I need some extra thrusters. Two more thrusters. Let's go from there down to there. Paste that in. Prefix. Right. This should be, yeah, much better. And it doesn't look like they're having to work as hard. 50 minutes. Yeah, I think we should be good there. I don't know. We may have to fiddle with that a little more later. Lights off. Save battery. Okay. Are my lights working? No. They are, but they aren't. Okay. Got it. Make sure there's nothing in there. Check it in a minute. It's concrete. Just missing it. That'd be, yep, there. See, before in my earlier iteration, I put the connector in the back, in the center, and I added small cargo containers off the sides. But I figured if I offset the connector, I can actually run those directly to that. So that's the reason for the alteration in the design on the back. Turn those off, and hopefully that'll help speed that up. Bubbly Bertha. Otherwise, do I have everything else I need? I think I do. How long have I been going? About 2:12? Yeah, I got 45 minutes of time left I can use. Hallmark 2 thing Oh, I suppose to include any improvements you can add. Yeah, yeah, that's actually a good idea. This is a slightly better, I say slightly better. I did add a little bit. Did a little bit of the fascia too. Added some fascia to it. So let's go. Did the wrong thing. Dadgummit. Ugh. Okay. To the rest. That one. Save. Delete that one. I'll get the rest once we get disconnected. Headlamps should come back on. I can throw a couple of. Not how much tools are they? 8 liters, 20 liters, 25 liters, 120, 120. $25. I can put tools in one, and I can put a bottle in the other. Like there. Actually, probably I could put the tools and the pistol and everything in one, and then get a bottle. And the other if I need it. %, come on. It's a ship up there. It's moving. So we know that that's a ship. It's charging. You know what? I think I'm going to try. Hmm. Need a... Nope. Here's one of those. That. Need an O2 H2 gen. Not the lab one. Survival kit. Vector. What else do we need for a startup pod? Like for survival kit, storage, O2 H2 gen, ore detector, solar panel? We could just lay a solar panel across the top of it. That might be a good idea. Go with a solar panel. The merge block. Oh, we'll need mag plates per feet and a possible parachute hatch. Got interior, yeah, okay. We can start up with this. Be white. Make it plastic. Heck is that? Why is it doing that? That is ridiculous. It's too far away. Do it right, you can turn it into a rover. I put a parachute hatch right there, and then we run this solar panel across the top of it. Will the parachute deploy through the solar panel? You know if that'll work? Should have put this on that side. Ugh. Five? They are. Getting it. Wait. Merge block. Choose deploy through blocks as would make sense. Okay. That's what I was just saying. I was like, because if I can, we could put the parachute like right there. That way, if it deploys through that, then we're good to go. And then the merge block, we can place the merge block here. May have to stick it or one block out from there. Yeah. Got that. What else did I have? There's something else I obviously wanted to put on this, and I can't remember what it is now. Because I've got the parts in my inventory. I need to run skids along the bottom just to make sure it doesn't, because that's where mag plate, that's what it was. Got the mag plate. Eight. Yeah, that'll work. How quickly we got distracted doing this. So it's not totally worked the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. So yeah, if you've got, and this hooks onto the side of the ship, and then you can drop it. Got access, you got plenty of cargo. Yeah, so you could fill bottles, survival kit, battery, way to recharge. You got an ore detector. We could add like aesthetic stuff, like put in a little gun rack. Or this wouldn't be it. And we could greeble it up a little bit. That's actually pretty. I kind of like that. Let's go ahead and save. I'll do a little bit more before we make a blueprint of that, but we may use that one day for a scenario. This should be charged. Oh, yes, okay. All right. Do I need a quick refill? And we got a little less than 30 minutes. So let's, oops. Oh, whoa. Totally forgot about that guy being there. It's terrible. Canyon. That's the plateau there. Be careful about going through the mountains. We're gonna get some speed. Hopefully make this trip shorter than it needs to be. I think the only other thing I really could have added to this was to maybe put that AI defensive block on. We're at 3. Okay. Make these guys regret that they didn't give us a shot. Great, we got a wreck detector thing. Wreck detector. Oh, we got 2 wreck detector pings. Go check those out now. Detector. Where's the other one? Ping. Huh. Sure where the other one is. We might have been able to get, if we had had our goblin already done, we might have been able to get there in time to get my body. Maybe. I don't know, that might not have worked. Dude, where's my ship? Shoot. Up, 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 up. There's a military watchtower up there now. Of course, I turned off the antenna. Ship. He's close. Think. I think I lost my orientation for which way this was. If we get up here, I should be able to get. There it is. It's PBT. Is it SPBT? I don't remember that being the... I didn't think it was SPBT. I thought it was another. Deep cave. Something new too. That's a lost colony. Heck, man. 118. It's right over there. Wreck detector ping. Two signals, 7 mixed signals over there. Where this other wreck detector ping is. It's got to be on the other side of the planet. Yeah, it's got to be. 5 signals. There's only 4 listed there. That means there's a wreck detector ping over there we missed. It sucks. Let me drop this stuff off inside. Got this way. And nope. See what that looks like. Oh, that's kind of cool. gold is just so... we'll leave it. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna go... We're gonna hit this guy up quickly. That's the plan. Wish my... Not rendering. Life difficult. Alright. Quick GPS just so I know where we're at. Parked here. It's not what I... God, I don't know why it's doing that. I really don't. It's driving me nuts. Okay, parked here. Need to get to the back gun first. Can't be right. Not seeing anything as far as hostile takeover. That doesn't make any sense. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, gotcha, man. Gotcha. I get that rocket launcher. No doubt. Heck, man. It almost seems as if hostile takeover is not working right now. We shoot somebody? I think we shot somebody. I'll take care of that. Okay. Weird. Very strange. Oh, there's somebody up there. Okay. Go ahead, buddy. Come on, up. There we go. Oh, this is weird, guys. See, I think this is something that's changed the hostile takeover mod. Look at everything's ours now. Yep, everything. That's why I didn't see. That's why it didn't show me anything. That's crazy. Okay, let's see what this one says. I don't know who this new group thinks they are, but this is our home, whatever it is, and hostilities. Unless they're talking about me, they might be talking about me. Yeah, I think it's because of the update, the fieldwork update. Excuse me. Well, this doesn't include containers, but no prototype gear here. Happy Doctor. See who the Happy Doctor is. It's a pretty big ship. At least it looks like a big ship. There's the military watchtower. Ooh, that looks nice. We will have to take on that one. We'll have to do that one too. That one's nearby. But let's get this. The lights would work. Get this taken care of first. Nope. That's what I didn't do. Let me see what all we got. Action relay off. What's it supposed to look for? Detect players. Turn that off. Detect neutrals. Detect enemies. Broadcast controller 1 and 2. We'll turn those off. Desk event controller. Okay. Floodlight angled. Bed inset. Interior turrets. Get those fixed here in just a minute. Parabolic antenna. Rocket turret. Round beacon. Get that at. Sliding hatch, cargo containers. Never finding anything. No assembly. Just kind of disappointing, but not really a surprise. Is there anything else to walk up there? Okay, let's get this stuff fixed. Shooting at a dude. I'll take your awesome rifle. I also did not see a survival kit here, so. Please don't shoot me in the face. Okay. Kind of looked like it was starting to shoot me in the face. That would not have been nice. A little bit of silicon. A lot of silicon, actually. Let's see what we got. CM, some nickel. Come on, I want some prototech stuff. Ooh, look at that uranium. Use that on my trade runner. Very nice. Don't care about that. No, we'll leave that on. Don't need the vent, but it's not terrible to have. Come on. So, where are you? It's cola. Okay. Nice interior. Battery. Access panel. There's the ice. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is the other hostility. Nothing. Wow, man. I'll tell you what, the few of these I've been able to get to spawn, I don't tend to get a lot of prototech gear. It just kind of sucks. I think it would be nice to get a little more prototecho. What we got here? Nothing. It's a nice little base. Nice little base. It's going to need some work. I like the kind of air traffic control tower look to this. It looks great. It's a beautiful design. But nothing like crazy, you know? I mean, it's not like to should not be an issue because I turned off trash removal. Should not be an issue at all. Okay. That's going to be it for today, guys. Got that. We have over there another the military watchtower. Would have been nice if they had thrown in some protective. Yeah, that way, I mean, I haven't built any prototech, anything from scratch yet, but it doesn't mean I forgot about it, you know? But cool, we got ourselves another facility. Let's go ahead and turn off that tactical alert, whatever that is. Come on, where are you? Parabolic antenna. Don't need tactical alert. Let's see. Just call it DADBEAR's rest stop for right now. Yeah, that works. Next, turn the parabolic off. Use the beacon. Turret, turret, turret. Max range. Sure, idle movement. We want weapons primarily. So yeah, we got the watchtower that's nearby. Do a Goblin Mark II is still here, hasn't disappeared. Deep cave. Wow. Got an underground something over here. And when we say underground, we mean completely underground, it looks like. There's a door or a window there. I guess we kind of know where it's at. Anyway, figure out what's this next time. It'll be fun. I really do hope next time the lights get reinstated there. Yeah, bit of a rough start, but I think it worked out. That's a cool little, I mean, it's not a hard planetary encounter at all, but that's a nice designed building. And that watchtower up there looks really good too. And it's got a landing deck that's got a connector, so we can definitely move some of that stuff. Places are bare like that usually means nothing good is going on there. Oh yeah. Definitely. But that's what we will check that out next time. In fact, I'll make a note. Do I need that? Don't need that. We'll make a quick note so I don't forget what we're working on. Hey, no worries, Morbin. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Glad you enjoy watching this while we try to figure some of this stuff out. And we'll continue, I'm sure, to come across other changes due to the new update. But we'll keep going through it. And, of course, we'll keep working on our Hard Knocks series. Having a lot of fun with that one. Can't wait to get that trade runner finished. We've got so much salvage over there by the engineering pod because of all the ships that have crashed. And we're going to need a lot of that uranium that we've got in the battleships. So I'm going to let you guys go. I've rambled long enough and Mom Bear's waiting on me. So thank you again so much for checking us out. I really do appreciate it. Do me a favor while you're here, if you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Share it if you know somebody that might like the content. Our subscribers have been creeping up, which is great. I would love, our next goal is 200 subscribers. We're at 138 right now. So if you know somebody that might like it, let them know. Appreciate it, and leave comments if you've got questions, any of that stuff. Let me know. Marvin, take care, bud. Get some rest. Have a great day. Have a great evening. And I'll see you soon, bud. As for everybody else, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And always, always be safe. Remember, close that visor. Don't forget your dampeners. And I'll see you on the other side.